My child, listen to me. I see you sitting in the quiet, your heart heavy, your thoughts restless. I know the questions that rise in the night when no one else hears your cry. I know the battles that rage within you, the fears that grip your heart, the weight you carry that no one else sees. But I speak to you now, and I speak to you as the one who formed you, as the one who has never let you out of my sight. Do not be afraid. I am still here. I was with you before you took your first breath, and I will be with you until your last. Before you even knew my name, I knew yours. Before the world told you who you were, I had already called you mine. I have seen every tear that has fallen, and not one has been wasted. For I keep them, as my word says, in my bottle, Psalm 56:8, and I record them in my book. I know you have faced storms that made you question whether I was still near. The waves have been high, the winds have been loud, and the darkness has seemed unending. But, my child, even when you could not see me, I was in the boat with you. I have never left your side. Remember what I have said. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers they shall not overflow you. Isaiah 43:2. You were never navigating that storm alone. I have heard the whispers of fear in your heart. What if I fail? What if I'm not enough? What if God has forgotten me? Hear me now, I have not forgotten you. I could no more forget you than a mother could forget her nursing child. Even if she could, I will not forget you, for I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. Isaiah 49:15-16. Every breath you take is known to me. Every step you take is under my watch. You see the uncertainty ahead, and it troubles you. But my child, do not mistake the unknown for abandonment. The fact that you cannot see the road does not mean I am not guiding your feet. I lead my people by faith, not by sight. Corinthians 5:7. Because faith draws you closer to me than certainty ever could. If you could see every step, you would lean on your own understanding. But I have called you to trust me with all your heart, to acknowledge me in all your ways, and I will direct your paths. Proverbs 3:5-6. There have been times you prayed and felt only silence. You wondered if your words even reached my ears. But I tell you, my silence is never my absence. I am working in ways that you cannot yet see. I am aligning things in the heavenlies, shifting circumstances and preparing hearts. Do you not know? Do you not hear? I neither slumber nor sleep. Psalm 121:4. I am always watching over you. You fear the future, the unanswered questions, the unfulfilled dreams. But I have already walked ahead of you into every tomorrow. I have seen the end from the beginning, and my plans for you are good, not evil, to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah 29:11. Nothing in this world can change what I have purposed for your life. Not the schemes of the enemy, not the opinions of people, not even your own mistakes. For my mercy is greater than your failure, and my grace is stronger than your weakness. When the enemy comes to accuse you, remind him that your identity is not in your past, but in my promises. You are a new creation. The old has passed away. Behold, the new has come. 2 Corinthians 5:17. You are chosen, you are loved, you are redeemed. No condemnation remains for you because you are in Christ Jesus. Romans 8:1. I see the battles you fight in secret, the thoughts that tell you you're alone, unloved, unseen. But I speak truth over those lies. You are never alone. Even if you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you will fear no evil, for I am with you. My rod and my staff, they comfort you. Psalm 23:4. I have surrounded you with my angels, and my spirit dwells within you. No weapon formed against you will prosper, and every tongue that rises against you in judgment you shall condemn. Isaiah 54:17. I know the weariness in your soul. You have been running, striving, trying to hold everything together. Come to me. Lay down your burdens, for I have said, come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. Rest in my presence. Let me carry what you cannot. I am your refuge and strength, your very present help in trouble. Psalm 46:1. I am not distant. I am not too busy for you. I am closer than your next heartbeat, nearer than your own breath. Even when you cannot feel me, my hand is upon you. Even in the darkest nights, I am the light that cannot be extinguished. Even in the fiercest battles, I am the commander of heaven's armies fighting for you. Do not be afraid, my child, for fear is not from me. I have given you a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. Timothy 1:7. Fear will whisper that you are powerless, but I tell you, you are more than a conqueror through him who loves you. Romans 8:37. Fear will try to chain you, but I have come to set you free. Stand firm in the liberty for which Christ has made you free. Galatians 5:1. You have prayed for breakthrough, for healing, for answers, and you wonder why the waiting feels so long. But remember, this waiting is not wasted when you wait on me. For those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Isaiah 40:31. In the waiting, I am shaping you, refining you, preparing you for what is ahead. I am teaching you to depend not on what you see, but on who I am. So, my child, lift your eyes. Do not focus on the storm, focus on the one who calms it. Do not measure your life by the size of your trial. Measure it by the size of your God. For I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. I speak, and the winds obey. I command, and the seas are still. I am your deliverer, your healer, your redeemer, your friend. Do not be afraid. I am still here, and I will be with you, even to the end of the age. Matthew 28:20. My beloved, you have looked at the mountains before you and wondered if they would ever move. You have felt the ground shake beneath your feet and feared you would fall. But hear me. I am the one who moves mountains. I am the one who speaks to the wind, and it dies down. I am the one who makes a way where there is no way. Do you remember the Red Sea? The waters were deep. The army was behind. The people had no escape. But I told my servant Moses, do not be afraid. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. Exodus 14:13. And when the time came, I breathed, and the waters parted. My child, the same power that split the sea still moves in your life today. Do not look at the barrier. Look at the God who breaks barriers. You say, but Lord, I am tired. I don't know if I have the strength to keep going. And I say to you, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians 12:9. You think your weakness disqualifies you, but your weakness is the very place where my strength is revealed. I do not need your perfection. I want your surrender. I do not ask you to carry this in your own strength. I call you to lean on mine. There are nights you lie awake thinking of the what-ifs and the what could-have-beens. But I am not the God of what-if. I am the God of I am. When I told Moses, I am who I am, Exodus 3:14, it was not just a name, it was a declaration that in every season, in every need, I am enough. If you need peace, I am your peace. If you need healing, I am your healer. If you need provision, I am your provider. If you need guidance, I am your shepherd. You are living in a world that shouts fear, confusion, and despair. But my word stands unshaken. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Psalm 27:1. You have nothing to fear when you walk with me. Even in the valley of the shadow, light will break through. Even when the darkness presses close, I will surround you with songs of deliverance. Psalm 32:7. I know you've been praying for answers, and sometimes it feels like nothing changes, but I am not bound by your timeline. I work in the fullness of time, the perfect moment when everything aligns with my will. Remember Lazarus. They said I was too late. They said death had already won. But when I arrived, I spoke one word. Come forth, John 11:43, and what was dead came to life. If I can call the dead to rise, I can restore what you think is lost forever. The enemy has tried to tell you that you are forgotten, that you are abandoned, that you have no purpose. But I tell you, you are chosen before the foundation of the world. Ephesians 1:4. I knit you together in your mother's womb. Psalm 139:13. I numbered your days before one of them came to be. Psalm 139:16. Your existence is not an accident. Your life carries divine design. Do not despise the season you are in. You call it delay, but I call it preparation. David was anointed king, but he still tended sheep before he sat on the throne. Joseph was given dreams of leadership, but he endured prison before he saw the palace. Every trial you face is shaping you for the promise, and when the appointed time comes, you will see that not a moment was wasted. My child, I am teaching you to walk by faith, not by sight. Faith is not the absence of questions. It is choosing to trust me with the questions unanswered. It is believing my word when your circumstances try to shout otherwise. And my word to you is this: fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah 41:10. Lift your head. You are not defeated. You are not forsaken. The same Spirit that raised Jesus from the dead lives in you. Romans 8:11. That means you carry resurrection power within you. That means no grave of despair can hold you. That means every chain can be broken, every stronghold can fall, every darkness can be shattered by the light of my presence. I am not calling you to walk in fear. I am calling you to walk in courage. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is moving forward even when fear tries to hold you still. Remember Joshua. I told him, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord, your God, will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:19. That promise is not just for him, it is for you. So step forward. Step into the waters like Peter did, eyes fixed on me. Do not look at the waves. Look at the one who walks upon them. Do not listen to the wind. Listen to the whisper of my voice saying, come, my child. I am still here. The same God who spoke to the prophets, who walked with the disciples, who poured out his Spirit on the early church, I am the same today. My power has not diminished. My love has not faded. My promises have not expired, and I have not left you. Even now, my hand is on your shoulder. Even now, my Spirit is strengthening your heart. Even now, I am going before you, making the crooked places straight and the rough paths smooth. Isaiah 45:2. You may not see it yet, but you will. And when you do, you will know that every tear, every trial, every moment of waiting was held in the palm of my hand. Do not be afraid. I am still here. and I will be with you always. My child, there is something I want you to understand. The battles you face are not only about what you see. The real fight is not flesh and blood. It is against the powers and principalities of darkness. Ephesians 6:12. The enemy is not attacking you because you are weak. He is attacking you because of the calling I have placed on your life. He fears the light that I have put within you. He fears the testimony you will carry when you overcome. Do not fear him, for the battle belongs to me. 2 Chronicles 20:15. You are not fighting for victory. You are fighting from victory. The cross has already decided the outcome. The blood of my Son has already broken every curse, silenced every accusation, and disarmed every weapon of the enemy. Colossians 2:15. No matter how fierce the attack feels, know this: I am your shield, your fortress, your strong tower. Run to me, and you will be safe. Proverbs 18:10. I know there are moments when you feel surrounded, but remember what I showed my servant Elisha. When his eyes were opened, he saw that the hills were full of horses and chariots of fire all around. 2 Kings 6-17. Even now my angels encamp around those who fear me. Psalm 34:7. You are not outnumbered. You are not outmatched. The armies of heaven stand with you. Yes, you have walked through the fire, but you were not burned. Yes, the waters have risen, but you were not drowned, because I have been with you through it all. You are standing today not because the battle was easy, but because my hand held you steady. And if I have carried you this far, I will not let you go now. I am teaching you to see with eyes of faith, faith that looks beyond the visible, faith that hears my voice above the noise, faith that says, even if I don't understand, I will trust him still. That is the faith that pleases me. That is the faith that moves mountains. That is the faith that opens prison doors and breaks chains. Remember Paul and Silas, beaten, chained, locked in the deepest part of the prison. At midnight, when the darkness was thickest, they began to sing, and the earth shook, the doors flew open, and their chains fell off. Acts 16:25-26. My child, midnight may be dark, but it is also when my power is most visible. The place where you feel bound is the very place where I will set you free. So lift your voice in the dark. Worship when the world says worry. Praise when fear says hide. Declare my promises when the enemy says it's over. For I have said, call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver you, and you shall glorify me. Psalm 50:15. I see the dreams you have buried because disappointment crushed your hope. I see the prayers you stopped praying because you thought I had said no. But I tell you, some seeds take longer to grow. Do not dig them up in impatience. Trust the process I am working in the unseen, for in due season you shall reap if you do not lose heart. Galatians 6:9. I am the God who restores. I restore the years the locust has eaten. Joel 2:25. I restore the broken heart and bind up its wounds. Psalm 147:3. I restore your strength when you have none left, and I restore your joy not as the world gives, but a joy that no one can take from you. John 16:22. When you feel like you have nothing left to give, give me your emptiness. I can feel it. When you feel you cannot take another step, let me carry you. I am not asking you to be strong enough. I am asking you to trust that I am. The days ahead may not be without trials, but they will never be without me. For I have promised, and I cannot lie, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Hebrews 13:5. Not in your joy, not in your sorrow, not in your victories, not in your failures. You are mine, and I will keep you. So, my beloved, do not be afraid. When you wake in the morning, I will be there. When you lie down at night, I will watch over you. When you walk through the valley, I will go before you. And when you come to the end of this life, I will be the one to hold your hand and lead you into my eternal presence. I am the first and the last. I am the beginning and the end. I am the one who was and is to come. I am the one who holds the stars, yet also holds you. Take courage. The one who walks on water walks with you. The one who commands the winds commands your destiny. The one who conquered death lives in you. And I say again, my child, I am still here, and you have nothing to fear. My child, lift your eyes to me now. I know the night has been long, and the shadows have felt heavy, but morning is coming. The darkness will not have the final word. The storm will not be your grave. It will be the place where you see my glory. I have seen you on your knees, whispering prayers through trembling lips, wondering if I still hear you. I have caught every tear, and I have treasured every cry. Not one has been lost to the wind. I have been nearer to you in those moments than you can imagine. For I am close to the brokenhearted and save those crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:18. This is not the end for you. This valley is not forever. You will walk out of it with a testimony on your lips and a fire in your heart. What the enemy meant for evil, I will turn for good. Genesis 50:20. The ashes you carry will become beauty. The heaviness you feel will become a garment of praise. Isaiah 61:3. Yes, the winds have been fierce, but they have not blown you away, because my hand has been your anchor. Yes, the waters have been deep, but they have not drowned you, because I have held you above the waves. Yes, the battle has been intense, but you still stand, because my strength has been your shield, and you will see with your own eyes that I am faithful. I will open doors no one can shut. Revelation 3:8. I will prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. Psalm 23:5. I will crown you with loving kindness and tender mercies. Psalm 103:4. I will finish the good work I began in you. Philippians 1:6. So rise, my child, rise not in your own power, but in mine. Rise not because you feel strong, but because I am strong in you. Rise not because the path is clear, but because I am the one guiding your steps. The enemy will try to remind you of your past, but I have already thrown your sins into the depths of the sea. Micah 7:19. The accuser will try to call you by your failures, but I call you by your name. The world may try to define you by your wounds, but I define you by my word, chosen, redeemed, beloved, victorious. Hear me. I am doing a new thing in your life. Even now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? Isaiah 43:19. I will make a way in the wilderness and streams in the desert. I will breathe life into the places you thought were dead. I will restore your joy, renew your strength, and set your feet upon solid ground. And when you look back, you will see that I was in every step. In the moments you thought you were abandoned, I was carrying you. In the times you thought you would break, I was holding you together. In the seasons you thought you had lost, I was planting something new. So fear not. I have called you by name. You are mine. Isaiah 43:1. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. When you walk through the fire, you shall not be burned. For I am the Lord your God, the Holy One of Israel your Savior. Lift your head, beloved. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not abandoned. You are loved beyond measure. Walk forward now, not as one uncertain, but as one chosen. Step into the days ahead, knowing that the God who spoke light into existence speaks over you now. I am still here. I have always been here, and I will never leave you nor forsake you. Let the wind blow, let the storms rage, your foundation is secure. Let the voices of doubt rise, my word will silence them. Let the darkness press in, my light will drive it out. For I am your refuge, your fortress, your redeemer, your friend. I am your shepherd, your shield, your hiding place, your song. I am your healer, your deliverer, your strength, your joy, and I am here, now, always. Do not be afraid, my child, for I am still here, and I am not going anywhere.